Hello friends, welcome to Dreamweaver Crocheting with Love. In today's tutorial, we are going to learn how to crochet this pretty and very attractive sunflower hair clip for little kids. Now this clip will be done in 3 steps. In first step, we shall make the base part. In the second step, we shall make the flower. And in the third step, we shall assemble the metal clip along with the base and the flower together to make this beautiful hair clip. So without any further delay, let's start the tutorial. So let's see what all materials we need in order to crochet the sunflower hair clip. I have taken 3 different color 4-ply cotton yarn, yellow, green and dark brown, a 2.5 mm crochet hook, a metal clip, and this measures about 5 cm in length, a stitch marker, a felt sheet which I cut into an oval shape, and this measures about 5.5 cm in length and 2.5 cm in width, and scissors. So let's begin. To make the base, I am using this green color yarn. So first make a slip knot. And work 13 chains. So once you are done with 13 chains, skip the first chain from the hook and into the next 11 chains will be working 1 single crochet each. So going into the second chain, work the first single crochet followed by 10 more single crochets. Now let's mark the first single crochet. So along with the mark stitch, in total I have worked 11 single crochets. Here I am left with the last chain. Into this chain we will be working 3 single crochets. Now moving on the opposite side, work 1 single crochet into each of the chain. So in total we will be working 10 single crochet. So here I am left with the first chain. Into this chain, insert the hook and work 2 single crochets into the same space. So that completes the first round, and by the end of the first round, the total number of single crochets worked are 26. So after completion of the first round, we need not work any slip stitch as we will be working in rounds. So let's start with the second round. So remove the stitch marker and into the mark stitch we will be working an increase. That is, work 2 single crochets into the same space. So this is the first one. And this is the second. Now mark the first stitch of the second round. Now into next 10 single crochets we'll be working 1 single crochet each. Into the next 3 stitches we'll be working an increase. So going into the first stitch, work 2 single crochets. Into the next stitch, again work 2 single crochets. And into the third stitch, work 2 single crochets. Now moving towards the other side, into next 10 stitches, work 1 single crochet each. So after working the 10 single crochets, I am left with the last 2 stitches. Now into these 2 stitches, we will be working 2 single crochet per stitch. So going into the first stitch, work 2 single crochet, followed by 2 single crochet into the next stitch. So that completes our second round, and by the end of the second round, the total number of single crochets worked are 32. So let's start with the third round. Remove the stitch marker and into the mark stitch, work the first single crochet. Into the next stitch, we'll be working an increase. Into the next 10 stitches, work 1 single crochet each. Into the next 6 single crochets, we shall repeat the pattern of 1 single crochet followed by an increase into the next for 3 times. So going into the first stitch, work 1 single crochet followed by an increase into the next. Again work 1 single crochet followed by an increase into the next stitch. Now repeat the sequence for one more time. Now working on the opposite side, into the next 10 stitches, work 1 single crochet each. I am left with the last 4 stitches, and in these stitches we will be repeating the pattern of 1 single crochet followed by an increase into the next. So work 1 single crochet, into the next stitch work 2 single crochet. Again work 1 single crochet followed by an increase, that is 2 single crochet into the next. So that completes the third round, and by the end of the third round, the total number of single crochets worked are 38. Now the next round, that is the fourth round, is very simple. In this round we won't be working any increases, just going into each of the stitches, work 1 single crochet. So removing the stitch marker, into the mark stitch, work the first single crochet of the fourth round. Now moving into each of the stitches, work 1 single crochet. So since we are not working any increases, by the end of the fourth round, the total number of single crochets remains the same, that is 38. After completion of the fourth round, I have cut the yarn and worked a seamless join and weaved in the loose ends on the back side. So that completes the base part. Now we shall make the sunflower. Now in the next step, we will be making the sunflower. For making the sunflower, first we need to work this center brown portion, which I have already done. Now this is very simple to do, and we need to work in total 3 rows. The written pattern for this I shall give. So just go through it and work this center brown part, and once it's done, we can make the petals of the sunflower. For making the petals, I'll be using this yellow color yarn. Now the last row for this center brown part consists about 18 single crochets. Each petal will be worked over 2 single crochets. So in total, we'll be working about 9 petals. To make the first petal, insert the hook into any one of the stitches and pull up the yarn. Work 2 chains. Now going back into the same space, work 1 double crochet. Going into the same space, work 1 triple crochet. Work 1 chain and going on the top of the triple crochet worked, insert your hook and work a slip stitch. Now moving into the next stitch, work 1 triple crochet, followed by 1 double crochet into the same stitch. Make 2 chains and going into the next stitch, work a slip stitch. So that completes the first petal. So this is our pattern sequence that will be following for each of the petal. So I'll just show it to you once again. Work 2 chains, make 1 double crochet, 1 triple crochet, all into the same space. Work 1 chain and going onto the top of the triple crochet worked, make a slip stitch. Moving into the next stitch, first work 1 triple crochet, followed by 1 double crochet into the same space. Make 2 chains and slip stitch into the next stitch. So that completes the second petal. So just follow this sequence and work 7 more petals. So after working the 9th petal, that is the last petal, I have slip stitch into the first stitch and cut the yarn. Also I have weaved in all the loose ends on the back side. So that completes the sunflower. Now the last step is to assemble all these together using hot glue to make the clip. So that completes our sunflower hair clip tutorial. I hope you found it really very useful and interesting too. In case of any queries, please let me know through comments. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.